like my videos and subscribe my channel, and your feedback is always welcomed.
Hey class, today we're going to start with compound interest. And I think we've already studied about simple interest in previous classes. So I think seventh we went through what is simple interest, and today we'll be understanding what is compound interest. Don't worry, we'll not be jumping to compound interest straight away. We'll first understand what is an interest. So what do you mean by interest? Now, interest is something extra, some extra amount that you pay to an institution or institution pays to you. Be it any institution like bank, maybe post office, right? Where you deposit your money or where you borrow money from, right? So bank, when you go to a bank and you say, keep my money, and keep my money for 1 year or 2 year. Now after 1 or 2 year, bank will give you something extra on that money. Maybe you deposit 1,000 for 1 year and you get maybe uh, 10% more of what is 1,000 in 1 year. Maybe this is the policy of a bank, how much interest they will pay you. But that extra amount that you get paid for keeping the money in the bank is called interest. So interest is anything extra amount that you get when you pay, uh, that extra amount is paid to you when you keep your money with an institution like bank or post office, or when you borrow money, you give interest to bank. So interest can be of two types. As I told you earlier also, interest is of two types, which is first one is simple interest, which we have already gone through, but we'll be seeing the formula again, and the compound interest. So compound interest is our main focus of topic today. So what is a simple interest? Now simple interest, how do you calculate simple interest? The principal amount, principal amount is the amount which you keep with the bank, right? And rate is the rate of interest into time period for which you keep the which you keep with the bank, the time duration for which you keep it with the bank. And so simple interest is P into R into T upon 100. So P is the principal, rate is the rate of interest, and T is the time period for which you're going to keep the principal amount to an institution upon 100. So this is simple interest. Now what is compound interest? Compound interest is interest on interest. So basically earlier here we are seeing this is just an interest calculated using principal amount, rate of interest, and time. Now interest on interest is the something you can say double, something you can say compounded. So let's see what is a compound interest using a word problem. So calculating compound interest without using formula. We will not be first jumping to the formula. We'll first be calculating compound interest without the formula. So let's see what is interest on interest. Okay, so find compound interest. The question is find compound interest on principal amount is given here on rupees 8,500 for 2 years at rate of interest 8% per annum. Okay, so let's find out the compound interest. Step one is to find out the interest. So principal amount is 8,500, and interest, how will you calculate the interest? The principal amount into the rate of interest into the time duration. So for 1 year, let's find out the principal for 1 year, the rate of interest for the 1 year duration. So for 1 year, when you calculate, we get it as interest as rupees 680. So 680 plus 8,500. So in 1 year, the amount of interest that you earn on 8,500 is 680, and the total money that you get back is 9180. Now, in the second year, your principal amount will now be 9180. Try and understand. Interest on interest is this only. So now 9180 is the principal for next year. Now principal into the rate of interest that was given and the year, which is again second year, which is 1 year. So now the interest is 734, right? So now 734 is the interest, and when you add it to 9180, you get the amount as 914.4. So this is the total compound interest that is earned within the 2 years on a principal. So that is what you mean by interest on interest. So compound interest is on 1 year, the interest is calculated, and that interest is then added to the principal amount. And in the second year, that principal amount, that amount that where which we calculated as interest in the first year with the principal added to the principal will now serve as the principal amount for the second year. And similarly, if the time duration was for 3 years, I would have gone further using this value 9914 as the principal amount to calculate the third year's compound interest. Right, so this is compound interest. Now we also have formulas for calculating compound interest, which is much more easier than what we had done earlier. So how do you calculate compound interest? The formula is principal amount that we have. If the compound interest is supposed to be calculated yearly, so compound interest can also be calculated in two ways. Often the question says when the interest is compounded yearly, or the question says when the interest is compounded half. So let's see how we calculate it. Amount is equal to the principal amount 1 plus r upon 100 to the power n. This is how you calculate it. Okay. Similarly, for half yearly, what we do for half yearly, we write 2n, and here in the lower part, we write it as 200. So let's solve the questions for both the formulas. Find compound interest on 5,000 for 2 years at 10% interest. So let's see how we do it. So the principal amount is 5,000. The rate is 10%, and the time duration, that is n. N here was time duration. N here was time duration. So now let's see how we calculate it. So 5,000 bracket may 1 plus 10 upon 100 to the power 2. Now when you solve this, you get the value as 6050. So this is your amount, total amount, which is earned. When you minus it with 5,000, you get the compound interest. So compound interest is 1050. Okay, similarly, now jumping to the next question, principal amount is given, the time duration is given, the rate percent is given, and it is written that the amount is compounded half yearly. Now, when the amount is compounded half yearly, we all know that here we'll have 2n, and here we'll have 200 as the lower part. So let's see how we'll be solving it. The principal amount will be written here, 1 plus 8 upon 200 to the power 2 into 3 upon 2. So 3 upon 2 is calculated from this 1 plus 1.5 here. So 2 gets cancelled here. We get only 3 here. And after calculating the entire term, we get the simplified expression as principal amount into 3 times of 26 upon 25. So when you calculate this, you get the number as 70304. Now, when you want to calculate the compound interest, you have to minus the principal amount from the total amount that we have calculated, and we get the principal, and we get the compound interest as 7804. So this is compound interest. I hope you liked the topic. Now, I've also given you certain homework. I expect that the answers would come, and write down the answers in the comment boxes. I will definitely make sure to answer these questions in the comment boxes. And if you have any doubt, any problem regarding the video, please, your feedback is definitely welcomed, and leave a comment down my video. Do like my video, subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching the video.